Hello all, this is Alys, and here we are with day 12 of the 2004 Bachelor Alpha of Pathologic. First of all, happy holidays! As this is expected to release in Christmas Eve, I had to. I hope you are enjoying yourselves, whatever you celebrate or do. And now, we return to the thing. It is the last day of the Bachelor Alpha. It is going to be a weird one, as it befits an alpha version. And as it befits day 12 of Pathologic, I'm feeling weird too. So, without further ado, Alys plays Pathologic, the Bachelor Alpha, day 12, in which the lights go out for the first time. So here we are in day 12, just as I promised. The first thing we are going to do is read the letters. Clara's letter. Doctor, I am waiting for you in the cemetery. Clara. Burak's letter. Doctor, I'm waiting for you at the factories. Artemi Burak. So, we could go to sleep, but since there's stuff in their dialogues that imply that they should take place right now, yeah, we're going to go pay them a visit, and then we'll probably sleep, even if yeah, this is going to be a very typical day 12. Why do I know that? Because none of the NPC bound will have any kind of dialogue if you approach them today. The town will still be full, and yeah, well, better if we go this way. And yeah, there is still going to be how could we call that? Yes, signs of seriously, of infected districts and the like. So yeah, we're pretty much going to make this a shorter version of day 12, in which we talk to Artemi, we talk to Clara, we sleep, we talk to very important people, and then we make our decision. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. I mean, it's kind of a fitting of the alpha to end in this weird way. I have news for you, Oinon, both bad and good. I'm listening. Did you ask to find out exactly where the underground clock could be located, from which the sand-plagued bacterium could break through the surface? Yes. It's everywhere. These deposits, like the tentacles of an octopus, spread out under the whole city from the old cattle breeding fields on this side of the Gorkon. The whole thread is saturated with them. How did you know about this? Of course, this is unverified information, but the terrible Myasnikov immediately understood what I was talking about. He said that there are really such deposits, and he drew me how they spread underground. I have no idea who Myasnikov is, but at this point I'm afraid to ask. Where did they come from? It's a mystery, Oinon. I can't reveal it to you. Clearly, and so ancient animal burial grounds. Did you have another piece of news? The good one is that they are very deep. They are hidden by so many layers of solid soil that no one can reach them. It is necessary to drill an extremely deep hole so that its clots burst and then their contents rose into the groundwater. Extremely deep pit? Yes, I doubt that it is even humanly possible to dig up such a thing. But what do you think, Master Burach? If a madman who broke through all these layers had found it, what would have happened then? Then this poison would gradually spread all over the left bank of the Gorgon. It would permeate the whole soil like a breadcrumb. And what do you think that didn't happen? I'm not thinking about that right now, Oinon. I'm thinking about how to eliminate the consequences of this disaster. Well, I see. However, if this is the case, the whole city will have to be destroyed. We cannot allow people to continue living in this place. Wait, Oinon, do not give such an order, I swear to you. By tomorrow morning I will find a way to make so many remedies for this disease that there will be no such need. Tomorrow morning? Yes, if those people who need to be saved are alive. Remember, I told you. I'll think about it. So yeah. Pretty much everyone's alive, so as I said, it's not like there's so much to do. Okay. And now we go to see Clara. And then we go to sleep. And then we'll see. By the way, I need to check on something. Okay, I'm going... Oh dear. In the wrong way. Wrong way yet again. Okay. It's me thoroughly forgetting how to go places. Okay. And again, it is still extremely weird to go around with all these sounds and no music at all, so yeah, it's weird. We're gonna go. We're almost there. We're almost there at the cemetery. Like for example, all these babies crying, which is making me have memories of sorts, and not good ones actually. Man, it worked. Oh dear. Hello, Artemy? It's dangerous here. It's dangerous everywhere. Okay. Looks like Clara is not the only one with a twin. Okay. She's a traitor. Really? She's lying. I just found out that she doesn't want to find a way to save this city at all. Oh, what does she want? Destroy the tower before she dies, finally. Before she dies? She's doomed to die, sentenced to death. She was sent here to give her one last chance to find a way to save the infected. But her work was done by the Reaper, Artemi Burak. She received a letter yesterday. The authorities do not admit that she coped with the mission. As soon as she returns, she will be executed. But why would she destroy the polyhedron? The reason is hatred. Aglaya believes that the polyhedron is a satanic gift from Nina Kaina. Aglaya thinks it is her duty to destroy him before he doesn't... it does any evil. And what does Nina have to do with it? Nina Kaina is her own sister. Until she was married to Victor, she was Nina Lilith. Is this a manifestation of kinship feelings? She hates her sister, scarier than the most terrible enemy, considers her a messenger of death, and she deceived you. How? She wanted you to convince the commander, so that you, with a pure heart, would give him a false report and order him to shoot in the wrong place. There's no trust in her herself. I need proof. If the ones I asked you for are saved, I'll get them for you tomorrow. Okay. I think. So yeah, this part is done. And yeah, it's definitely kind of funny that apparently Clara is not the only one with a twin. I'm fairly sure that there might be some fanfic with the premise of Daniel and two Artemis somewhere. If not, I might be the one who ends up writing it. So, yeah, we're going to go and sleep probably at Ibas, especially considering the possibility that I will not do that this in future versions. Yeah, sorry, it's I mean, it's silly, I know, but I'm just not capable of sleeping at the Broken Heart. The Stillwater, sorry, you cannot sleep at the Broken Heart actually. At the Stillwater after day 7 in the Bachelor route. Funnily enough, as Clara, the whole thing weeds me out less. Then again, darling Clara, she's pretty weird. Was he really going to shoot me? I don't know. Can I just stop at the... just in case maybe Block has something to tell me. Nah, he has nothing to say. Anyhow, and yeah, we'll also do a stop at the shelter after this roasting session, I see. Nah, nothing. But you know what? It's fine, it's day 12. Mwah, Lara. I have enough schmothers. Ah. To actually stop the plague pretty much 1,000 times. And I think I might have... Good lord. Okay, I think I might have trolled that soldier enough for me to not get shot on sight. Okay, it's all done. Seriously. But am I infected or not? I'm not infected. It's enough. Hello, Eva. It's so nice to see you, even if you should do something about that arm. And for sleep. It's weird. It's so incredibly weird. Okay, letters. Aglaya's letter. Bachelor. Today at 7 o'clock, the fate of the city will be decided in the cathedral. We are all waiting for you, Aglaya. Let's going to check. If she has anything to tell me. Don't think so. There should be at least a guard. There he is. Come at 7 o'clock and gather the testimonies of the saved. I know. Good lord. Just... I'm just so glad that I cheated this once. And yeah, you're wondering why I'm doing this, but yeah, we're getting up the polyhedron. And we're working with time. And when I say working with time, it's working with the command code, so to move time forward. There's only enough hours that a celebrity thanatologist from the capital can sleep without it impacting his health in a negative manner. And there we are. Polyhedron 01. And what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Nay, I think it has to be this. Yeah. Letter from the authorities. Bachelor, urgently report to the inner chambers of the polyhedron. And there we go. Yeah, this is probably the weirdest place to not have any other kind of sound. Only my footsteps. But still, it's weird and it's quite fantastic. We're almost there. And there we are. These are our mortal enemies. 2 freaking kids.
Look, Bachelor! Look how big he is! How did you find us? So they've already told you?
Who are you?
We didn't touch anyone. We're playing down here. Do you know how interesting it is? You're here too! We thought you were there, but you turned out to be real.
So you thought I was a doll?
No, you're not our doll anymore.
Show your sandbox.
See, doll? That's rearranged. It turned out wonderful. We've never had such a world before. Magical, we planted it, and this is what grew, but now it's all rotten anyway.
Did you call me a doll, puppy?
Take it easy. Maybe I didn't make you, but I've been playing with you since I was 3. Ask anyone you want. You're a doll. Your name is Bachelor. You're a scary clown. When we play with you, you're always angry.
Now you will see this once again.
Really? So you're not a toy? Try hitting me then. Why did you lower your hands? Weak? Well, beat it. Don't regret it.
Oh, what should I do now?
Rather than lament, it would be better you helped us fix the town. You've been doing well. There's very little left and the game will be over. It's time for us to go home anywhere.
To believe you are not real.
Don't worry, it's good to be a toy too.
But why did you play like that? Why did you need dolls? Was it possible to do without us?
I had to use you somehow. You've never been much liked. You've always been a scary doll. It wasn't fun to play with you.
Miss, they put those who were not sorry into hell.
Those who could fix the case. A smart doctor is not always a saint. So the game turned out. Will you help us heal the town?
I will cure it for you. Not for you, but for myself. Okay, nothing more to say. And it looks, yeah. So we're pretty much done here. quite a thing we've had, didn't we? Of course, I spoiled this for myself when I watched the H-Bomber guy video, but still, it still has some sort of punch when it happens. Especially as the Bachelor. Because yeah, the point of the Haruspecs and the even more so as the changeling, you've been more than accustomed to this, but there's something quite particular to the meeting of the Bachelor and the powers that be, because it's pretty much the thing of being someone with such lofty goals and then him realizing that what does it matter anymore? It doesn't matter at all. All his efforts, all the work he's done or that he thinks he's done, it's all in vain. And as I said, Daniel is not my favorite character. He's not even my favorite of the healers. But whoa, isn't that shit hard? Thinking it's all been for nothing. All that I've done, all that I could do. It's worthless. And I know that again there's this tendency in the fandom to villainize Daniel, especially as when opposed to Artemis. But he doesn't read like a villain to me. He reads to me as a person who is how could I say this? He reads to me as a person who's thoroughly confused by the situation he's being thrown in. And even with all of his confusion, there's instances where you see that he's willing to learn, and that he even appreciates. Uh, like, for example, when he talks with the committee in the Marble Nest, and they are all pretty much, oh, the king, these backwards savages, and all that stuff, and all that language of them that we cannot understand a thing of, and he's like, how about you all chill, because their language is actually beautiful. And obviously, I mean, again, there's sorry, that's the computer mouse again. Um, what did I meant with this? Oh yeah, that's the thing with Daniel, and that's the thing with pretty much all the characters from Pathologic. You need to dig way deeper than what you would you usually do. So there we go. Letter, Bachelor. We're waiting for you at the theater. And there they are, my boys. Yeah, no. Thankfully, these are the last saves I'll ever have to do with the command console. So yeah, this is the other conversation that was spoiled in the H-Bomber guy video. Sorry. So, by the way, I'll probably do some more saves, so I repeat the conversation a few more times. These children are the same dolls as the hero. The real game is now between you and us. I can't leave the bachelor's body. You're limiting me. The bachelor lost his fight for freedom from the very moment of his birth. And you? I wanted to stop the epidemic. But what was this epidemic really? Do you understand? A toy danger that ruined the toy city. Was the disease a real evil? The real disease is only a form of it. The same weapon of evil as for you. A scalpel. The disease will go away. It will devour itself. War will replace it. Famine will replace war. And heresy will replace hunger. Did we try for them? Take a look around. Everything was started for the sake of this miserable city. No, this city was built for you. I'm sorry if you didn't, please. I still don't get it. For your last decision, if you like. We're watching. Everyone who lives until midnight will make a decision one way or another. We're interested in what it will be like. You still have a chance to change it. I've already accepted it. Good if it was you. I have the last word. Just curious? Yeah, it's the same. I can leave the bachelor's body. You're limiting me. Let's try for another one. The bachelor is just my hands. I was wondering if it would work or not. We were interested. Sorry. We were interested in the same thing. Will it work or will it not work? What? How could something not work out for you? I did it. I have managed to hit your poisonous evil spread all over the world. Okay. Let's start with I wanted to stop the epidemic. I realized it was just the kids messing around in the mirror sandbox. But what was it all about? Okay. Are you interested in how I wish to dispose of his fate? To do this, we want to make sure that you're in charge of his fate. You are sure that during all this time no one has predetermined your decision. I am sure. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. How could it be otherwise? Absolutely, when your every step is predicted, you still have the freedom to make the predicted steps. But with your every step is provided for, you are remain at all in the hands of the puppeteer. Much honor to you. Consider yourself my puppeteers. Okay, it closes. And if you say I do not care, I'll do as I see fit. This is exactly what we're waiting for. I have the last word. So there we are, and there's the Giant Tragedian. Ah, yeah. The unfortunate. Look. You see how sad our fate is. We were hoping so much for you. We, the unfortunate actors, were waiting for you to be the director of a new pantomime. After all, the old one is already sitting in the liver, and you turned out to be a doll. But I'm not a doll. Did I hear right? Who says that? I, Bachelor. Most Reverend, will there be any orders? Okay, let's start with the first one. Tell me, who are you in this doll world? I'm not involved in puppet shows. I'm a pantomime actor, and a happy actor. The role of my mask is an endless crying for inevitable losses. Our repertoire is generally quite limited. The venerable impresario somewhat exaggerated the significance of the theater. Stop feeling. Are you a child? I am exactly what you assume. A pile of colored triangles on your screen. I love this game. Christ, I really love this game. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't give me a bigger role than the one I was assigned from the very beginning. I can't pull a big role. The mask is not expressive enough. Then there's nothing to talk about with you. Okay. So, yeah, I'll try to get some further stuff with the tragedian afterwards. So here we are yet again, just to get some more from the conversation with the tragedian. Giant tragedian. You see how sad our fate is. We were hoping so much for you. We, unfortunate actors, were waiting for you to be the director of a new pantomime. After all, the old one is already sitting in the liver, and you turned out to be a doll. But I am not a doll. Did I hear right? Who says that? This is me speaking, the player. Oh, then I apologize. You're certainly not a doll. But this is unlikely to help your hero in the current situation. He's humiliated, crushed, and most importantly, deprived of the power that everyone was counting on. By the way, do you still intend to be responsible for him? Yes, I'm responsible for him. I will stay with him until the end. His words will be my words. His actions will be my decisions. Oh, then I'm doubly sorry. Perhaps it's not all is lost yet. Let's try to wait till the end and see if today will surprise us. We still have a chance to play in a drama with an unpredictable plot. Yes, and give a light on the Bachelor of Dankowski. It's my solo now. Most Reverend, will there be any orders? If you know what we are, then who are you? Yes, that's the same. I have no doubt. Okay, so yeah, it closes in this one. And there we go for yet another option regarding the tragedian. You see how sad our fate is. We were hoping so much for you. We, the unfortunate actors, were waiting for you to be the director of a new pantomime. After all, the old one is already sitting in the liver. And you turned out to be a doll. But I'm not a doll. Did I hear right? Who says that? This is me speaking, the player. Oh, then I apologize. You're certainly not a doll. But this is unlikely to help your hero in the current situation. He's humiliated, crushed, and most importantly, deprived of the power that everyone was counting on. By the way, do you still intend to be responsible for him? No, I don't need a humiliated, crushed, and powerless hero, and anyway, I'm tired of everything. As you wish, then, with your permission, we will treat him accordingly. Since you were pleased to leave him, he will no longer be able to achieve anything for which we could idolize him. Yes, that's what I want. That's very shitty of me, to be honest. Most Reverend, will there be any orders? Are you the doll too? I am exactly what you assume. A pile of colored triangles on your screen. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't give me a bigger role than the one that I was assigned to from the very beginning. I can't pull a big role. The mask is not expressive enough. I have no doubt. And there it is. Are you kidding me? I cannot leave? What? F it. So, what time is it? Okay, there we go. It's time. Yeah, this is quite a bit. Show your certificates. Here they are. Come in. Oh, seriously. And there they are, all of them. And yeah, definitely, Clara's not the only one who happens to have a twin. As you can see, you cannot talk to this Aglaya, but let's talk to Clara. Bachelor, I know that the Inquisitor demands that you destroy the polyhedron. He says that only at this price can the epidemic be stopped. You yourself are eager to destroy the city because it is saturated with infection from the very depths to the roots. But there's the third way. Which one? We will save everything. No need to shoot anywhere. No need to destroy anything. The city will exist. People will give birth to children. Children will play in the polyhedron and feed it with their fantasies. Everything will be wonderful. And how will you do it? It's a secret. I have very little time left to prove my assumptions. But I won't be able to get to the council unless several people vouch for me.
and a few more have to stay alive for my plan to work, but my strength has run out. So, what do you want from me? Make sure that they are alive, please. Collect their bloody testimonies, and then give me the floor at the council. I will try to make it by 7 o'clock. I can do it my own. It remains for me to check the last most important detail. I will not blindly follow your request. What is your plan? Just take my word for it. You see, everything will be fine. I think. And then, that's Artemi. Today's the last day, Dankowski. I have the last chance to get to the meeting of queens and feudal lords. Last chance to offer my own way to defeat the epidemic. What path to victory do you suggest? I found a way to save the city and save the woman I love. Dankowski, please! Someone's jealous. But then again, Artemi has 2 hands. Maybe you could try. I hope it's not Aglaia Lilith. Don't you care? You want to exterminate the disease along with everyone it has affected. I agree. With my help, you won't wipe her off the face of Earth, but we will save many lives, and you won't need to destroy an entire city. Okay, fair. What do you suggest? If the children, led by Capella, as well as the head of the Olginski clan, survive, we will be able to save the city. But for this, you will have to demolish the polyhedron. More details, please. I know how to make enough serum to heal any person affected by a sun ulcer. You could already see its effectiveness, Oinon. You can make so much out of it. So, what do you want from me? To carry out my plan, I need to go down to the abattoirs again. I'll give you 3 bottles of panacea, all I have left, Oinon. Find out if the people who trusted me are alive. Collect their bloody signatures. By 7 o'clock I will come to the council. Give me the right to decide. I'm beginning to see that these conversations should have been earlier. Okay, have it your way. By the way, I don't think... No, not this. Okay, so I wanted to get to the inventory, but I did wrong. Tell them, Daniel, no one has ever heard a single recommendation from me. I'm saying I'm completely relying on you. Remember what I warned you about. I remember. So, inventory. Nah, it's enough. So yeah, we're going to talk to Block. My man, Block. And then we'll see. So, Bachelor Dankowski, your decision was guided not by calculation, not by greed, and not by forced circumstances, but only by your conscience and desire for truth. I received an order to level everything with the ground. But if there's no such need, I am ready to believe you, risking my life and honor because I am merciful. Where to aim our guns? Plow every piece of land in populated neighborhoods with shells, but do not touch the polyhedron. We'll take the survivors after the cannonade subsides. Your word is enough for me, but the authorities need proof. Do you have any arguments that will convince the capital of the rightness of our decision? That's all I have. Okay, your argument is confirmed by your saved ones. As soon as the guns are ready, we will open fire.
if I'll be in my position by 12 o'clock. And yeah, there's no actual ending in this version, so we're closing here. I mean, it's been an experience, and I certainly hope you did like this. There's not much that I can actually say here, I think. Only that it has been a pleasure, that I hope that you all like this and that we will see each other before you think. After all, we only have a few days to finish 2022, and I might want to be done with the Haruspecs demo before the end of the year. See you then!